You have 22 saved messages. Saved message.
Hi, my name is Frank, one of the intake specialists here at Conmore Law.
Message marked for deletion.
Whoops.
Saved message.
Hi, this message is from Mary Buchanan. This is Vanessa calling from Pondley. How can you assist?
Message saved. Saved message.
Hello, Brian. This message is for Brian. Hello, Brian. This is Stanley from Manage Community Health.
Message saved. Saved message.
Hi, good evening. I'm calling from Disability Service from Mary Martin Buchanan regarding
Deletion.
Hey, it's Brian. Why you're not answering? Maybe just hand done or something. I don't know. Even tomorrow around like 10:30. I'll try to call you in the morning and let you know. Yeah, I was trying to sign up for like a intense outpatient program or something like that. Today I can't find any in Quincy though, so I gotta look into that tomorrow morning. I wish I got to talk to you, but looks like this is my last call, so I'll try calling one more time, and then I'll have to go. All right, I love you. Bye.
Yeah,
To
right.
replay this message, press 1. To delete. Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, Mary, it's Ryan. Sorry I missed you. Just had group and shit all day, per usual. I'm so ready to get out of here. Just want to say I love you. Try to call you later. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I'm trying to set up like a outpatient thingamajigger for
He never set
myself.
up an outpatient. His wife
So I
did.
still have something I can go to, like, I think it's like 5 times a week or something for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Just more recovery. Yeah, I'm setting it up for after the wedding. All right, I love you. Bye.
Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, so I did what Ryan said, and I called him. He calmed me down. I'm definitely coming to the shelter. I'm just going to meet him in Wollaston real quick, just to talk, pretty much, and use him as my sponsor, you know, because I don't want to get too drunk. I love you. Bye.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete. Message saved. Saved message.
Babe, I don't want your money. I'm not looking for money. I'm saying I'm outside the library. That's all. Please don't get mad at me. I'm waiting for you outside of the library. That's all. Okay? Call me back.
Really?
To replay this
Because your text
message,
messages for the past 3 days,
message
that's all you
saved.
talk about is money
Saved message.
and how bad I am.
Hey, babe, guess what? I just went in. They let me go. And they told me on August 6th is my next trial. August 6th. Write it down.
Why would
And
I
they're
write
probably
it down?
just going to let me go. My attorney told me. So
You think?
I'm goddamn happy. All right, call me back.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To save, press 9. Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, sweetie buns. I just got down to Quincy Center. So I'll wait for you. I'm
Goodbye,
gonna go
booze.
down to the park and grab the phone number for BMC, the court. I'll call them when I'm down at the park. So I'll be at the fountains using the internet. I got my 2 nips. Perfect. I love you, babe. Bye.
Message saved. Saved message.
Hello? Hello?
Drunk.
Yeah.
So do you think I can tell the difference in his voice when he's drunk or not?
Can you hear me?
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, message saved. Saved message.
Hey, Mary. I don't think you can hear me. They're having a dance party up at Central Square. There's a dance party going on. Call me back. Hopefully I'm somewhere quieter. Love you.
To replay this message saved. Saved message.
Mary Lagour, please answer me. You took off again. I'm waiting for you. I got your
Because you
bag.
took all my
I'll be
money.
in front of Hancock. I'm getting lonely, man.
Uh-huh.
Please meet me.
Catch the drift.
I miss you. I love you. Goodbye.
Oh, at least you said you loved me that time, because in your text messages, you completely don't say that anymore. So
To
that's
replay
refreshing.
this message, press 1. Message saved. Saved message.
Babe, please come back. I'm lost without you, man.
The
I
lost
miss
with
your
no
days,
money
I
for
miss your
booze.
ass, and miss everything. Please come
Miss.
back. I love you. Goodbye.
Message saved. Saved message.
Hi, Mary Lagour. I'm done. I'm so sorry. Don't teach me a lesson again. Please don't drink. Call me back. So I'm gonna head down toward Star Market, see if I can see you. I love you. I'm so sorry. Goodbye.
Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, Mary. You just got my message. Meet me at the fountain at 4:30. My phone's about to die. So fountain 4:30, please. Thank you. Love you. Goodbye.
To replay this message, press 1. Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, babe. So they sent them to the wrong pharmacy anyway. They sent them to Sullivan Pharmacy in Waltondale. So I have to get them tomorrow anyways, but I told them they're going to send them up to Southern Artery tomorrow. So we'll go in the morning. We'll pick them up. All right. I'll see you shortly. Goodbye.
Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, hit your damn phone. I'm having a great day. I took my shower. I'm listening to music down in Central. I'll be back very shortly. So I'll see you at the great time. I got my beer. It was $1.60. I'm having a great time. I wish you would answer your phone. I know you're in your meeting, but I'd love to talk to you, babe. I love you. Bye.
To replay this message, press 1. To message saved. Saved message.
Hey, Mary. I just woke up. Thinking about you. Give me a call back when you turn your phone on. All right, babe. Love you. Bye.
To replay this message, press 1. Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, babe. Guess what just happened? I ran into my buddy John, and he had my freaking glasses. So I got my glasses back. I can see. All right, give me a call later. Bye.
To replay this message, press 1. Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, Mary. I'm just gonna head up to what is it? Downtown Crossing. We're gonna grab his phone, and then I'll be right back. I swear to God. All right, I love you. Call me back, and we'll talk about it if you don't want me to go. All right, love you. Bye.
Can you hear him laughing?
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To save, press 9. Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, baby. I want to get up in those panties. I want to see you every day. I want to see you every night. I love you. Goodbye.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To save, message saved. There are no more messages. Main
Can you hear them laughing in the background, the one about Downtown Crossing? That's when I relapsed the second time. Hopefully that makes sense. I think I can tell the difference in his voice when he's drinking. So, for whatever reason, he keeps trying to say he's sober. So, that he must have just decided there's no possible way that I'm going to be able to convince this person that I'm not fucking drunk, because he can't stop drinking when he starts drinking. So, I'm sure he knows it's over and done. You just go, yeah, just everything was better before the wedding. Okay. Why did she tell you to pack your bag and leave? Okay. And obviously, it's a continuous problem where you're taking her money. She never gives you money, and she just keeps taking off. And you're calling her at 8 o'clock in the morning to meet you at a liquor store to buy you booze, and you think that she owes you money somehow? Whoa. Just all that is it just a drunk? Because as soon as he sobered up, he stopped talking like that. At Gavin, he was still calling me every day, but I could tell it in his voice that he was getting more and more and more down and depressed. Like, you just go, you have to have treatment for depression or whatever the fuck's wrong with you. Not everything's better when you're drinking. Everything's better before the wedding. 4 days running the fuck around in your same clothes. Oh yeah, everything is better before the wedding. He never calls me bae anymore. That's what he used to call me in 2023. Notice every single time is I love you, I love you, I love you. Not once in those text messages does he say that. But he's just completely different than he used to be. So you just go, this is nothing like 2023. It's way easier for me. And it would have been way easier for me then if people had just told me that they saw him, he took off and he's doing this and that. And then, like, it would have been because I was pissed at first. First, I was like, when I first went to Faulkner, I was like in shock. I couldn't believe that happened. And then I was angry. And I was actually dealing with it until I went out to Quincy and people told me that they hadn't seen him and that he had to have died, that he died. I swear to God, it took a couple of weeks for me to drink. I had 13 years fucking sobriety. And then the thing about Downtown Crossing, that's when I was going to meet him at the library. It was when we first got back together this year, met him at the library. And before, he was never smoking marijuana like that, by the way. None of the times that I knew him in 2023 was he smoking marijuana. And remember that I shouldn't say never. Remember the walk through the fours, and he's in a conversation telling me that he could pick up marijuana, whatever, and then he pulled one out of the thing and smoked it right in front of me. It was like this. It was the funniest thing. That's why I found him funny then. And part of the reason that it was funny is he was very, very respectful of me. And it did actually seem like he liked me. And he was like more honest about what he was doing. And he would occasionally say something fucked up, but it seemed like he was getting better about that. And I just equated it all to his drug use. And we weren't sexually intimate. Okay, so like clearly there's a difference when you start committing sexual assault and actual rape. Okay, so I haven't listened to them in a while. He was drunk. That's why he didn't want to call me. I'm sure when you're drunk, you know the person is going to know that you're drunk. Right? Like he wouldn't even be able to meet me at Man at Health at this point after this many days. So everything wasn't better. Right? The reason it was better is because you're in early recovery and you're just having a difficult time and you won't stop smoking fucking pot. That's why everything seemed better. It actually wasn't better. I have all the voicemails. You were just drunk, not it was better. And people like that, you're never going to convince them that life is better sober. Right? Because he doesn't really have any aspirations for his life. That's what he'll keep telling himself. Right? That's why I said that person that's not an ex-girlfriend, because he told me the last time that he saw her, she went to visit him in a hospital because he probably tries to do that to get attention, and she was probably his emergency contact or something. And he was laying in a bed shitting himself, like he just was in shit. And I was like, oh my God. I go, well, that was probably good that she never talked to you again after that. And I know, I don't know if it was last year, and it might have been because of me being all over the internet. He got pneumonia, and his mother visited him in the hospital. And he said that he basically told his mother that it wasn't her fault and all this stuff. I don't even know if it's true, but that's what he said. Right, you just go, no, it's not your fault because it's Mary's fucking fault. Could you imagine? That just dawned on me. Yeah, so my mother came in and I told her that, it was okay and I don't blame her and it's not her fault. And then you spend a year and a half fucking abusing the fuck out of a wonderful woman where everything is my fucking fault. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh yeah, it's not her fault. Yep. It's not her fault being a crackhead. She produced you, and now you're going on to fucking abuse me and inadvertently abuse my fucking children with this fucking horse shit. You have 6 stepkids, and your stepfather's crazy too. Any fucking lie. Oh yeah, and your stepfather's crazy too. Hey babes, love you. Meet me up at the I'm at Hancock, meet me up there. Taking my fucking money. The only reason he didn't run away from me this year as opposed to last year is I was giving him money. In case you didn't know that. That was the difference. Not he learned a lesson and actually loves me. So anyway, we're way past 24 hours now, so I'm starting to feel better. I don't really have... it's just a regular type of anger, sort of like after fucking the hospital. That, justified. You can't have feelings for a person when it's completely revealed like that they're just nothing but a disgusting drug addicted drunk. Especially when he sobered up and you could see how disgusting he was with the women's wrestling and shit. You go, you just completely stopped. Like, he would still say he loved me, but he never called me bae. Yeah, I couldn't have poured out more love and affection to this person. And you just go, I'm nothing but an old cunt. And give me all the money in your purse. Right. So that's why he contacted me. Right. That's why he contacted me, because that is what he does. He gets completely desperate like that, panhandling, completely begging people for money. Sometimes he's rude and insulting to them when they won't give him money. And you can see that everything he does is an act. It's not that you're mad that those people won't talk to you. You're just a sociopathic, psychopathic asshole. I found that out this time, whereas in 2023, it seemed like he was like funner. Ian stealing, by the way. That's how people like that end up in lockup. Trying to steal booze. He can't get into Hancock Liquor. He sent me in there. That's why we had to meet there. Even if he panhandled enough money, he was making me go in and buy it. That's why he was calling me. Not he wanted to see me. But yeah, the one with he's saying he's going to downtown Crossing, that's when I relapsed the second time. I forgot to tell you that. I'm supposed to meet him at the library, and I'm on my walk route, and I see that he's sitting there in the alcove, because that's halfway in my walk route, which I was doing every day at the time, by the way. And then I come over to kiss and blah, 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 and he's there with this guy, Tom, that apparently was new to the shelter, getting high right in front of me. That should have been the first clue, because I was kind of like, what the fuck is this? You weren't doing this before in 2023. Yeah, so something happened between 2023 and 2024 where he started smoking mad marijuana. He was never doing that before. Nope. He'd be walking down the street, and these queer guys, and I mean queer, oh yeah, about talking about the drugs and and handing it to him. And he literally takes puffs off other people's fucking vapes they have in their mouth. Absolutely fucking gross and disgusting. I got him to not be doing that, but I had to buy him his own fucking vape. And that was one threat that he made. I'm going to have to take a hit off a dirty vape. That's what he did to me before he fucking took off. Go ahead, take a hit off a fucking dirty vape and never talk to me again. I'm sure you've probably taken a hit off 3 dirty fucking vaginas since you left here. Right? I'm sure you know whatever the fuck it is you've been doing. The jig is fucking up. Like a married man taking off his fucking wedding ring, spouting off all that shit about his fucking wife, picking up drunken fucking whores to touch his dick and suck his dick and shit. Never fucking bother. Right, you go, are you ever gonna muster up the fucking dick and balls to send your fucking wife a text message that says that you're not getting back together? Or you're just gonna keep receiving these loving, beautiful texts from her? Someone else is touching and sucking that dick, knowing that you're doing that. You can't pity a fucking person. You definitely can't pity a fucking person doing that. Never in a day would I go near a dude like that. Anyway, do you think that the Tyler guy upstairs still thinks that the world is a wonderful place with you in it, Brian Buchanan? Anyway, well, now you know that he lies about his sobriety. Even drinking, he lies about it. That was the next day. That was Wednesday that he was drinking. I question if he drank Tuesday night. Candy and I were trying to figure out if he was actually had a drink or somewhere along the line since he's been here. Right, like with that day that he made up a fight and was supposedly up the library. And it took him like that long to be up the library and come back. Why did he insist he was not going to go to that dinner at the church? I made him go, and he was fucking rip shit because he wanted marijuana. And I didn't want to give him more money. I literally had to go from a church to the bank and take out money to buy him pot. You know, just bad. I do think that the episodes where he's angry and sending me all that shit, I explained it. I think it's because he actually wanted this to work out. Maybe he finally realized yesterday that he is causing all of these fights and he's nothing but full of shit. Well, that's a long recovery. We were just all like, isn't that wonderful? 60 days, blah, 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 blah. And he still didn't admit that he was fucking drinking. When I go, that's really good. Like, why are you depressed? You should be wicked happy if you've been sober for 60 days. You actually went to Quincy Center. You took your ring off. You hooked up with Donnie. You slept in Braintree and you didn't drink. Oh, by the way, the message where he calls to inform me that he saw his friend John and gave him his glasses, because he knows I don't like that, because he told me that guy John is gay and that he was hitting on him. Everyone's fucking hitting on him, just like he can fuck Heather if he wanted to. That was probably about 2 days before I told him to get the fuck out. It was either that day. He's wondering how that fucking happened. If I have to think of something that completely just fucking blew my mind, is when he said that, on top of the thing he was saying about that chick that he basically fucked her vagina from age 14 until she was looser, and then she wasn't tight anymore. After 14 years of fucking her. I hate to tell you, folks, but I'm thinking about my early recovery. That's probably his actual personality. Oh yeah, and he'll go, if he ever stayed sober, which I don't think he would go up to podiums like talking about old cunts and stuff that he used and that he learned to not blame himself and all this stuff, and all cocky and shit, and he had such low self-esteem and he was conning people, a terrible time in his life. You ever go to AA? I would say most of those people are from NA and they're probably psychopaths. But yeah, it actually didn't dawn on me that he never calls me babe, but I think I brought it up after Faulkner Hospital when he was saying baby. You go, baby, you don't call me baby, you call me bae. Yeah. So anyways, that's all part of him being drunk. I don't think he's called me bae once since he got sober. But he did call me every single day from Gavin. And if you notice, other than getting booze and shit, he can't do anything for himself. It's a wonderment that of science, apparently, in addiction, that he can figure out how to get drugs and alcohol. He can figure and concoct all of that and the shit with the Amazon and the surveys, but he can't figure out how to do anything that's fucking normal, that normal, healthy of mind adult does. Okay, he didn't set up an outpatient program, his wife did. Okay, and apparently he sabotaged that and threw it out the fucking window. He may have shown up at Man at Health, and Man at Health might have just been like, I don't know if they'd be like, I think you should probably, okay, so you settled it with her and she knows that you are not getting back together, or everything he says is a fucking lie. So I'll find out when I talk to my therapist. I knew it would be helpful to listen to the messages, and I think it's like this, right? Because because you've been beaten down by a person, because that's what Brian Buchanan has done to me. When you get beaten down by a person like that and they blame you for everything because it's all about blackmail and stuff, and they try to make you think constantly you've ruined everything, you start to believe it. So when you listen to stuff like that, you go, I like to flood myself with shit that dudes do. That's what I did with used to be Gross Jim Morrison. I flew up here from Florida and drove to Connecticut and took a train to New York City, uninvited. I'm not going to go to a concert unless you invite me there until we fucking break up because you're a maggot, and then I call you and tell you I'm coming and you flip out and tell me there's no more guest list, and I go, I already bought a ticket. And then we hang up and me and my roommate laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh because you're a dirty fucking dog, and she was probably happy I finally tired of it. You don't want to fuck with me. I don't care enough about this bullshit with Brian Buchanan. He's already caught. That's what I told you. He's already caught. Just keep them talking. Right, he's already caught, but I'm just explaining what happened with Coach Jim Morrison. I was only like 37 then. Yeah, and there he is in the bar with another chick, and yeah, just never talked to him again. Sent him a text message, and he goes, sorry, and I wrote back, sorry for what? And then I have to listen to a fucking song, sorry, I didn't mean to be quiet, and all this other fucking horseshit. Because he's managing a musician. I totally wanted to say that when Brian was doing all this shit to me to my phone. It's like, here's a couple of Bobby Long songs. I mean, that's what I do now. I think Brian's the only person. What dude would be doing that with me? You can't even make your shit snappy. I think I mentioned that that's probably what happened to Brian Buchanan on Tuesday night. I'd say that's his real self, is that people don't really want to face that. They don't want to know that, but I would say that's his true self. It could be a psychotic episode, but that's, yeah. Anyways, I can't keep doing that, so I haven't gotten a phone call from anybody. And when a person is like, I just don't want to be with her anymore, then other people go, okay, well, you might want to file papers or something. Like, if you're not worried that if you don't have any assets, you just go right up to City Hall. It's called an A1 divorce. Because they would just laugh at it and be like, we're a couple of retards, because that's what you've reduced me to. Yeah, that's what you've reduced me to. So I'm done with it. Public. Oh, the thing about John. Because John's a queer that I knew from the shelter, and all of a sudden, after this shit with Brian Buchanan's dead, he's fucking hanging out with them and apparently pulling his dick in a Braintree stairwell. That's his cuddle bunny. That was a verbal conversation. That's one of the why did you run off? And I believe that was the night that I said, if you don't go into the shelter tonight, we're done. And that's when he said he was going to meet the Ryan guy. Okay. That was July 2nd, the day after he got a fucking marriage license so he could drink. You still don't think he did that? You still don't think that he got a marriage license so he could drink that day? I do. I absolutely do. Yep. He tells me that about people all the time. He tells some story, and I just wanted to drink. And he thinks apparently that people are going to keep accepting that, like he's at AA. I don't think there's an excuse for what you've done to me, Brian Buchanan. But you don't have to worry about me going to any cops. Just, I don't even know how Heather came up. I don't even know how it came up. I never really talk about her, and I definitely don't say anything bad about her. And that might be why he did it, because I have nothing negative to say about her. And he goes, oh, yeah, I could fuck her. I'm pretty sure I could fuck her. What the fuck did you just say? Well, yeah. I'm glad that this has happened now, because that's two wicked, disturbing things that he said. That's probably what he was saying about me. But anyways, back to the alcove with the Tom guy. I say, okay, should I finish my walk now, or are you going to be here? He goes, oh, no, I'll wait for you, because I had like another hour. Okay. So I'm on my walk, and he calls my phone knowing it's going to go to voicemail because I'm on my walk, my hand to God. And can you hear them laugh? And he himself even laughs. Okay. I was like, fuck. I immediately, when I had finished my walk and I went to listen to it at Stop and Shop, heard that message and walked right to a fucking liquor store. Never again. Never again. I wouldn't even be smoking cigarettes right now if it wasn't for this fucking person. I had 13 years sobriety and 5 years off cigarettes. I don't know, man. I guess I never thought about it, but I probably should have played him those voicemails while he was still here. And just to watch his face, he may have flipped out then. Time to post to Facebook.